So, good morning, everyone, and welcome all of you, those who have joined this live YouTube channel. Today, we are having a very renowned counselor and psychologist, Mrs. Priyanka Goyal, with us, who is going to give a very needed topic. Let the negative go, as we are in after pandemic, everybody is in negative era. So, how to let it go? It is very important to know also. So, welcome, Priyanka ji. And thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for giving your precious time to us. Please, ma'am.
So, good morning, everyone. Thank you, ma'am, Huma and Karan Aksha, for giving me this platform so that I can come up and connect with more and more people and share my thoughts. And obviously, thank you to all of you who are attending this webinar because it really means a lot. And I hope that I do justice and you take some positive takeaways from here today. And I hope that I'm able to help you to transform your mindset and life. So let's get started. I hope that everybody is there to connect and obviously join us with this session today. So I'm sure that everybody is ready for that. See, why I have taken this topic, that's the main point. कि मैंने क्यों ये topic लिया. Before that, one more thing I want to discuss is that, we always have certain thoughts, feelings, कि I want to share out. So at the end of the session, we'll have 5 minutes where we can share those thoughts. Obviously, I'll connect with you. We can have an interactive session. You can share whatever you feel, and we can definitely work upon it. So why? Now, why I've chosen this topic, let the negative go? Because being a counselor myself and being a psychologist, I am connected and getting a lot of people around me. They have anxiety issues, stress issues, and a lot of negative thoughts around. एंड क्या होता है ना, हमें समझ नहीं आता समटाइम्स दैट हाउ टू कोप अप विद दोस नेगेटिव थॉट्स. ऐसा नहीं है दैट यू विल नेवर हैव नेगेटिव थिंग्स या हम अपने बारे में गलत नहीं सोचेंगे या हमारे पास कोई नेगेटिव थॉट्स नहीं आएंगे. ऑफ कोर्स दे विल कम एंड गो, वी आर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, अप्स एंड डाउन्स तो रहेंगे, बट उनको कोप कैसे करना है, दैट इज द मेन जिस्ट एंड मेन पार्ट ऑफ दिस webinar. So I hope that I can help you with that. So my motive is to transform that negative thought process into the positive thought process. कई बार होता है ना, हमें सब बोलते हैं, सब गाइड करते हैं, think positive, act positive, but ये नहीं बोलते हैं कैसे करना है, how to do it with. So this is totally the coping strategies. I'll make it very short, very crisp, and of course very easy and simple to understand, जो आप अपनी daily life में of course apply कर सकें. So let's begin with the session now, and we'll definitely end of the session we'll say let the negative go, right? So let's start with the session. See, whenever we're talking about negativity, we need to understand what negative is. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप लोगों को नहीं पता कि नेगेटिव क्या होता है, but still I would put some light on it. It's a cognition thoughts, हम क्या सोचते हैं अपने बारे में, about others, about the environment, about even general things. We always make some negative perceptions. ये ऐसा है, ये वैसा है, ये ऐसा क्यों नहीं है. Then we have a lot of expectations about ourselves, about others. और वो जब expectations fulfill नहीं होते ना, जब वो over expectations कर लेते हैं, तो we go into that negative zone. तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम वो सारी चीजें एलिमिनेट करें दैट डजंट हेल्प अस टू ड्वेल. Whatever stops us to evolve, we need to eradicate that, we need to eliminate that, because we don't want that. Of course nobody of us want that we go to any behavioral, psychological or any health issues. हम सब healthy रहना चाहते हैं, पर healthy रहना कैसे है वो हमने सीखना है. ठीक है. So I would, I always start my session with an activity. Why I start my action? Why is it possible? Because this helps us to connect more. अगर मैं बोलती चाहूंगी तो हो सकता है कि you will not connect with me. So let's start with a cloud activity. We call it a cloud activity. It helps to convert and transform our negative mindset into the positive mindset. So I hope that all of you are ready for the cloud activity. I'm sure you all are. So if you all have pen and paper, it's good. If you don't have it, it's okay also. So why we call it a cloud activity? You know, our thought processes always have the cloud formation. हम हमेशा ये सोचते हैं ऐसा 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 and हम उसको delete कर देते हैं. Okay. So now I want all of you to just draw one or two clouds. If you don't have pen and paper, that's okay. Just think that you've drawn. Just visualize that you've drawn a cloud. I'm waiting. I'll give you 1 minute for that. Not even 1 minute, few seconds for that. So I hope everybody has done that. Okay. So now think of anyone or any two negative thoughts that are in your mind right now, or you have thought that in the morning or पिछले दिन, any negative thought कि ऐसा नहीं हुआ, मुझे ये करना था, वो करना था, मैं किसी काम की नहीं हूँ, ऐसा नहीं होगा, any negative thought that comes in your mind quickly. So I'm just giving you 1 minute ताकि हमें ज़्यादा ना सोचना पड़े. The first one or two negative thoughts that are coming in your mind. So your 1 minute starts now. So when you are done with it, please give a thumbs up. Okay. Should I wait or should I move forward? Has everybody done or thought of anything? Great. Can anybody share if you are okay with it? I'll not force. If you're okay with it, can anybody share the negative thought that is coming in your mind? You can write on the chat box. Anybody who is free to share. Anybody. I'll not force, but if you're okay to share.
Yes, one comment is there from Tanya Sharma ji. She's saying health of my father.
Okay, fine. Thank you for sharing, because it really, have a lot of courage to share whatever you're thinking, and it's really good you share. Anybody else? I'll definitely come back to you. Anybody else who wants to share?
Yes, Suhan ji is saying I will not reduce my weight. And Meena ji is also saying no, it look pleasant. Swati ji is saying marks of certain kids not up to the mark. And Suhanji again saying, be able to reduce my weight. RNS is
Okay.
saying, thanks.
Well, that's really amazing that you people are interacting, and it's giving me more motivation and the desire to talk to you people more. See, weight is a big issue for me also. So that's okay. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. We'll definitely come back to it because there's a continue activity that is related to this. So we'll go for that first, and definitely we'll come back to that. And you are only the ones who are going to give me the solutions for that. Okay. So next one. The lighthouse activity. We call it a lighthouse activity because it is like a model of guidance. Lighthouse guides us. So should we start with this activity now? So I want your thumbs up, everyone. Great. Now I want everybody to relax. Just relax. Thinking about nothing. Of course, thoda bahut soch to rahega ki what I am saying, but still relax. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. I want everyone to close your eyes because we'll not be distracted about because हमारे आसपास बहुत कुछ चल रहा होगा, I'm sure. So I don't want anyone to be distracted. So I want everyone to close your eyes. I'm sure everybody has done that. I cannot even tell you to do thumbs up because you cannot see now, but it's okay. See, in life, kabhi na kabhi, we all are lost somewhere. We don't understand what to do. बहुत एंग्जाइटी होता है, बहुत स्ट्रेस भी होता है हमारी लाइफ में. So this is one thing which is going to help you. This is known as a visualization activity, right? So that is why I want you all to close your eyes and visualize whatever I'm saying. So I'm starting now. Imagine it's a very clear day, sunny, very clear, okay, and you are excited to make a plan where you are planning to go on a boat in the sea. Okay, you have entered the area where you can see the sea all around you. It's a very clear, a very good day, a very happy day for you. So you can see the sea around. Now you are sitting in that boat and excited to sail through the sea. So you are very happy that you are in the sea all around, that blue water, that, the sound of the waves, and of course, the clear weather. As you are moving forward, excited, happily, you're moving forward, suddenly what happens? There is change in the weather. There are clouds all around. The weather is getting worsened. Now you are in the middle of the sea. You are in the middle of the sea, and there are black clouds all around you. The sea is totally black. And what is happening now? There's darkness all around. There's everything around you is black. You are not understanding where to move, where to go. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं लॉस्ट हो गई हूँ, कौन मुझे बताएगा? यू आर हैविंग दैट फीलिंग्स कि मैं इस चीज से कैसे बाहर हूँ? Who will help me in the middle of the sea? And now what is happening? That happiness is turning into anxiety, into stress. आपको डर लग रहा है कि क्या मैं सिचुएशन से कभी बाहर आ पाऊंगा या आ पाऊंगी? So that all those negative things are coming in your mind by seeing the surrounding. Everything around is totally dark. So as you're moving, as those feelings are coming inside your mind, your thought process, suddenly what happens? You see a ray of light. You see a ray of light, and suddenly that fear is turning into a thought process of hope. You are feeling that now might be I am safe. Now there is somebody who can help me. Now there is something that I can help myself. So what you will do now is, now you will sail that boat towards to that light that you can see in a distance. You are giving that path to yourself that I am moving to the light. और जैसे जैसे आप लाइट के पास आ रहे हैं, you are having that ray of hope, the ray of safety, the ray of being protected. कि अब कोई है जो मुझे बचा लेगा, अब मैं इस चीज से बाहर आ जाऊंगी. And finally what happens? You have reached that lighthouse of guidance, of help, of safety, which has given you your happiness and your positive mindset back. And of course, your life back. So think that lighthouse, that light has helped you to come out of that negative and that fearful environment you were there few minutes back. So now I want everybody to open their eyes. So I hope that everybody could connect with this. And of course, I really want everybody to share their thoughts about this. How did you feel in the starting, in the middle, and at the end? If anybody can share that. Anybody who can tell how did you feel?
Savita Goyalji is saying amazing, relaxed. Shalini ji is saying relaxed. So Hanji is saying, ma'am, first I was excited, then I got scared.
Huma ma'am, you are not audible right now.
Now I'm audible.
Yeah, now you're audible. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, Savita Goyal ji is saying amazing. Shalini ji is saying relaxed. Suhan ji is saying, ma'am, first I was excited, then I got scared. Tanya ji is saying, for me, it was a light of hope as I connected with my real life. Meena Chalas is saying, really relaxed. Savita ji is saying, excited. Again, Suhan ji is saying, later on, I got very happy and relaxed.
Oh, that's awesome that you all could connect with this. This is, see how simple this is. And this is what I'm going to tell you, that ये चीजें आती जाएंगी, the situations, the thoughts, everything will come, but it is you who has to get yourself, and the people around you can help you to get out of all this. So nothing is impossible. So you'll always have that ray of hope at the end, and I'm very happy that you all were connected and relaxed. Thank you for that you really did this activity. Now, let's come to the back of that cloud activity. अब किसको वो cloud activity याद है कि मैंने वो negative thought सोची थी? याद है किसी को कि हमने एक activity की थी 5 minutes पहले? Are you out of that zone of that negative thought? Say yes or no. Anybody? I'm sure कि हम थोड़ी देर के लिए भूल गए थे कि हम क्या सोच रहे थे पहले.
Yes, like before your question, Riti Goyal ji also said that light of hope really helped me to relax my mind, and Meena Chala said light of hope. Then when you asked this question, Meena Chala said yes, me. Sohanji said yes. Isha Goyal ji said yes. Shobhit Panchal, actually I think that he joined late, so he's saying no. RN is saying yes. Meena Chala is saying yes. RN is also saying yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's awesome. So I want कि anybody of you just take one of your negative thought and convert that what you can do now, so that you मतलब what ray of hope you're getting कि अब मैं ये कर सकती हूँ. Like for example वो weight वाला था, तो मेरे लिए अगर मैं अपनी बात भी करूं तो मेरे लिए ray of hope होगा yes, I'm planning to reduce weight. मुश्किल तो हो रहा है, but let's work on my diet. Let's go to gym. अगर gym भी नहीं जा पा रही because of my busy schedule, let's go for a walk. So automatically वो reduce हो जाएगा. So anybody else जिसका कोई negative thought था और आपको लगता है कि मैं ये करके I can improve it, I can work upon it. Anyone? Okay, so I think so we all are in a zone जहाँ हमने वो negative thoughts भूल गए हैं. So let's move forward. And I don't want that you think about it more. Okay. So अब हमने बात की negative क्या होता है. चलो हमने activity भी की, how we can come out of it. And my main point of doing was that there's always a hope that we can come out from that negative zone. पर अब क्या होता है, कभी कभार ना हमारे सर्टेन कैटेगरीज होती हैं कि वो नेगेटिव थॉट्स हमारे माइंड में आ जाती हैं. So I want to discuss those 5 to 6. These are such categories, ये हमारी डेली लाइफ में होता है. Every time it happens. और ये हमारा रूटीन है और हम खुद रियलाइज नहीं करते sometimes that okay, these can be the things that lead to our negative thoughts. So that is why it's very important for me to share with you. See, as you can see the first picture, it's assuming. We over assume everything. I'll give you my example today. What happened in the morning? Suddenly the weather changed. You know, it was thunderstorm, clouds aa gaye. It was totally black in the morning. So one thing that I assumed, you know, I'm taking this session, so that doesn't mean I cannot assume things. Even I am a human being. But, you know, I thought कि मौसम ऐसा हो गया है, अब ऐसा ना हो कि नेटवर्क इशू आ जाए, यू नो द लाइट चले जाए, नेटवर्क इशू आ जाएगा तो मेरा सेशन कैसे होगा, यू नो आई स्टार्टेड अज्यूमिंग दैट. देन आई गेव माय सेल्फ अ लिटिल बिट पॉज. आई सेड रिलैक्स प्रियंका, यू नो आई थॉट कि क्या हो जाएगा. आई अरेंज्ड फॉर द जनरेटर. मैंने एक दो बंदों को बोला दैट आई टोल्ड माय सन आल्सो कि एज द लाइट विल गो यू विल रश एंड यू विल जस्ट स्विच ऑन द यू नो जनरेटर. देन यूपीएस का था कि यूपीएस से नेट ना वो हो जाए. यू नो आई कॉल्ड अप माय हस्बैंड टू चेंज द यूपीएस कि मुझे यूपीएस का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं चाहिए. सो आई मेड दोस अरेंजमेंट्स दैट देयर शुड बी नो प्रॉब्लम विद माय दिस सेशन एंड इट शुड गो स्मूथली. तो वो जो assumption थी, मैंने 5 मिनट के अंदर अपने को रिलैक्स करके आई कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ पॉजिटिव थिंग एंड आई एम हैप्पीली टेकिंग द सेशन नाउ. सो अज्यूम कर देना कि यू नो अगर ऐसा हो जाएगा, अगर ऐसा नहीं हुआ, यू नो आई एम गोइंग टू पेरेंट अ टीनेजर तो बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है पेरेंटिंग करना. सो समटाइम्स वी थिंक अ लॉट, यू नो कि ऐसा हो जाएगा वैसा हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज अज्यूमिंग एंड मोस्टली वी ऑलवेज अज्यूम समथिंग विच इज वेरी नेगेटिव. तो हमने उसके ऊपर वर्क करना है. वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन द assumption पार्ट, वॉट एवर वी assume. तो ये हमारा सबसे पहला स्टेप है जो हमारे नेगेटिव थॉट्स को ऑफ कोर्स बहुत ज्यादा पुश करता है. देन ऑफ कोर्स एंड यू नो व्हाट अज्यूमिंग डज, ये हमारे जितने भी एफर्ट्स है ना उसको रिड्यूस कर देता है. हमारी एबिलिटी टू थिंक, टू फोकस, इट ऑल्सो डिस्ट्रॉयज दैट. क्योंकि वो हमें और कुछ सोचने ही देता, हमें वो पॉजिटिव चीज देखने ही नहीं देता. सो assumptions, so we should do minimum assumptions in our daily life. Okay, we should work more and think less about all this. Then comes generalizations. ठीक है, normal generalization is okay, but over generalizations of things is not okay. Okay, and assumption जो होता है ना, जो हम assume करते हैं, that leads to over generalization. और over generalization क्या करता है, हमारी self accept, it doesn't help us to accept ourselves. It leads to lack of self acceptance, of course self confidence also. Suppose अगर हमने speech देने जाना, for example, let's take example of speech. We have to say something on the stage. हम पहले ही over generalize करने लग जाए. You know, last time my speech didn't go well, तो I'll definitely do a mistake. मेरा तो बहुत horrible जाएगा. हम बहुत ज्यादा सोचने लग जाते हैं. लोग मेरा मजाक उड़ाएंगे. They'll make fun of me. So assumptions lead to overgeneralization, which leads to negative mindset. Fine. Next is should. This is awesome. You know how to convert your shoulds. अब जैसे हम कहते हैं I should exercise. अब I should, मुझे करना चाहिए, पर क्या हम कर रहे हैं? नहीं. तो we can, I should exercise because I'm not feeling good. But क्या कर रहे हैं हम उसके लिए? कुछ नहीं. Let's reframe it. I should exercise. I should go to gym. Might be I will feel good. वो भी अगेन आई शुड आ गया. अगर हम यही चीज को रिफ्रेम कर दें, आई हैव टू गो टू जिम, यू नो, बिकॉज आई वांट टू फील गुड. वो शुड को हमने हटा ही दिया, तो मैंने अपने आप को एक मोटिवेशन दे दिया कि मुझे जाने ही जाना. वी कैन रीफ्रेम दो सेंटेंसेस. ये जो शुड का हम यूज करते हैं ना, इट लिमिट्स एवरीथिंग. ये हमें कहता है चलो करना तो करो, नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं, मैं ऐसा कर सकती हूँ. पर क्या हम ऐसा कर रहे हैं? नहीं. Second thing is we can convert our shoulds into could. I should exercise. Might be I will feel good. अगर मैं should को convert कर दूं, I could exercise. I want to feel good. I could go for a walk. I will feel good. I could talk to my friends and meet my friends. I will feel good. You're giving choices to yourself. कि अगर मैं ऐसा फील कर रही हूँ तो मेरे पास इतने वास्ट चॉइसेस हैं. वो कुड जो है ना, आपको वो चॉइसेस देता है. एंड ऑटोमेटिकली आपका वो शुड कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. यू नो, आई हैड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु केम अप टू मी, एंड डेफिनेटली आपको अभी ये लग रहा होगा इट्स अ वेरी स्मॉल थिंग टू डू, बट मेक इट अ प्रैक्टिस ऑन डेली बेसिस. आपको खुद को चेंजेस दिखेंगे अपने थॉट प्रोसेस. So, like, you know, I should work in such a way that the boss is happy. आप अभी सोच ही रहे हैं कि मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए. I could work in such a way that my boss is happy and my project will do good. So you're giving yourself that motivation, that push, and of course that choice. Next is labeling. अपने आप को लेबल करना. I am very lazy. I am stupid. I am of no use. People labeling you. अरे यार इसको तो कुछ नहीं आता. You know, labeling other people. अरे मेरा बच्चा तो ऐसे ही है. बहुत पेरेंट्स मेरे पास आते जो बोलते मेरा बच्चा तो मैम कुछ नहीं कर सकता. You yourself is labeling your child. Where will that confidence come? अगर आप खुद को भी लेबल कर रहे हैं तो आपका वो लेबलिंग, आपका वो कैसे कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा आपको? You will never be confident. आप सोचते रहोगे चलो मैं तो लेजी हूं, मैं तो ऐसी हूं, क्या होगा? नहीं. You have to work on that labeling part. Okay, I am तो stupid, मुझे कुछ समझ ही नहीं आता. अरे क्यों stupid हो? We can work. So these are all categories that lead to negative. Then of course thinking that I am nothing, ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है, ये मैं कर लूंगा, that overconfidence, and of course I am nothing का जो एक frame आ जाता है ना, वो that is a big problem. Everybody have their failures, but ये सोचना nothing is again leading to that negative thought process. And the last category, you know, these are very simple. Now अब आपको भी लग रहा होगा कि हाँ ये हमारे daily use में हम ये चीजें करते हैं, पर we are not working because we don't realize it. Believing only what you want to believe. कई बार ऐसा होता है ना, हम इतना ज्यादा उस चीज को बिलीव करने लग जाते हैं ना कि नहीं ये ऐसे ही है. We don't want to expand ourselves. We don't want to explore ourselves कि बाहर भी हम थोड़ा इसके बाहर भी सोचें. कई बार हम बिलीव कर लेते हैं यार बस मैं मोटी हूं तो मैं मोटी रहूं. क्यों भाई? मैंने अपना परसेप्शन में ही रोक लिया. Am I working on it? No. फिर कई बार क्या होता है, when people try to help you, the people try to talk to you, तो आप उनका परसेप्शन नहीं समझेंगे, सोचेंगे नहीं मैं ही सही हूं, मैं ही ठीक सोच रही हूं, मैं ही ऐसी हूं. तो that is again stopping you and limiting you. So I really want that ये जो 6 categories है definitely work upon it, because these are the main things that is really stopping you to change your mindset and come out of that zone. Okay, so let's now learn the coping strategies. So it's okay, thumbs up, everybody is connected right now. Okay, great. So the first act is cultivating positivity. Again you'll say कि मैम आप तो खुद बोल रहे हो कि positivity cultivate करना. रुको, I will definitely tell you how to do it. See, I believe personally कि you have to work upon yourself first. अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं नेगेटिव सिचुएशंस को कोप अप करूं, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आई डोंट थिंक अबाउट ऑल दिस, फर्स्ट थिंग इज टू वर्क अपॉन योरसेल्फ. And I in this, you know, before coming to this counseling profession, I've really worked upon myself a lot. मैंने अपने अंदर वो इतने changes लाए हैं कि I have to stay positive. It's not that I don't have my ups and downs. It's not that I don't feel stress. It's not that मुझे गुस्सा नहीं आता. It's not that I don't have those anxiety issues. मुझे डर नहीं लगता. But I have really worked upon it. तो मैंने सबसे पहले अपने ऊपर वर्क किया ताकि I could help people. I could make that impact on other people. क्योंकि जब तक मैं अपने ऊपर वर्क नहीं करूंगी, मैं लोगों को भी नहीं बोल सकती हूँ आप ऐसे करो ऐसे करो. So that will be fake. So it's very important to work upon yourself. And how we can do it? Let's start that. First of all, embrace gratitude. Gratitude क्या होता है? To be thankful. Make a practice on daily basis. हमेशा एक प्रैक्टिस बनाओ कि when we are sleeping, I really do that, you know, कि सोने से पहले, it's not, see, everybody can't keep a journal. नॉर्मली हम कहते हैं कि जर्नल बनाओ, हर रोज एक जर्नल लिखो और एक चीज कोई भी पूरे दिन में यू आर थैंकफुल टू, राइट दैट. बट सम पीपल कम अप टू मी एंड से कि मैम हमसे ये जर्नल्स नहीं मेंटेन होते, हम ये जर्नल्स नहीं लिख सकते. इफ यू कैन डू इट, इट्स वेरी गुड. But if you cannot do it, you can at least, think before sleeping that, close your eyes, think, okay, I'm thankful to this and this person, or this and this thing, that my day went fine, or this thing was possible for me. Suppose I will show a gratitude today to all of you, that you all of you connected with me, interacted with me. अगर मेरा कोई मतलब डाउनफॉल भी आया होगा ना पूरे दिन में, तो दिस थिंग विल मेक मी हैप्पी. आई विल ऑफ कोर्स थैंक ह्यूमा मैम दैट शी हेल्प मी टू कनेक्ट विद यू पीपल. सो दैट इज एम्ब्रेसिंग ग्रैटिट्यूड. इसको डेली प्रैक्टिस बनाइए एंड ऑलवेज ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन द गुड थिंग्स. हम क्या करते हैं ना, जब कोई गॉसिप कर रहा होता है फटाफट भागेंगे, अच्छा ये गॉसिप है, ये गॉसिप है, और हम अपना एक इमेज बनाने लग जाते हैं फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर पर्सन. तो वी स्टार्ट थिंकिंग नेगेटिव अबाउट दैट पर्सन. ओके, डोंट डू दैट. I don't tell don't enter the gossip. ये तो हमारा we always do, हमें वो interest रहता है because it's a human behavior. But think what you feel. It's not that everybody's perception is your perception. But वो gratitude, thanking everyone is very important. Even if I'm on an exam duty और मुझे 1 मिनट के लिए कहीं जाना पड़ता है ना, and I'll ask somebody to please stand in place of my place, तो I thank that person immediately. जो भी आपके लिए कोई कुछ करता है, मम्मा खाना देते हैं, thank you. Anybody, you go for shopping, somebody's helping you in the shopping mall, say thank you. अब खुद इतना अच्छा फील करोगे when you will make it a habit in your daily life. So practice it daily. And before sleeping एक चीज जरूर सोचना, क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है, हमारा पूरा दिन बहुत अच्छा नहीं जाता, पर अगर हम एक थैंक्स बोल देते हैं ना एंड में आके कि ये चीज आज अच्छी हुई थी, दैट इज द रे ऑफ होप. वो सारा नेगेटिव आपको पता, चलो एक चीज तो अच्छी हुई, and that will bring positivity inside you. Then of course practice self compassion. Self compassion क्या होता है? Self love. अपने आप को समझना, अपने आप को warmth देना, being kind to yourself. कई बार हम अपने आप को ना बहुत, we treat ourselves very harshly. नहीं ये भी कर लो, वो भी कर लो, यहाँ भाग जाओ, वहां भाग जाओ, ऐसा कर लो. हम बहुत अपने आप के लिए हार्श हो जाते हैं while working for the other people. चाहे वो आपकी फैमिली हो, चाहे आपकी वो जॉब हो, चाहे आपके फ्रेंड्स हो, कि हम इसका कर लें, उसका कर लें. we sometimes become very harsh for our health. And I have also done that before, कि अपना बारे में नहीं सोचना, उसका कर लो, उसका. Now I've really tried changing myself. I always have that me time. Normally me time should be half an hour on daily basis. पर अगर आपके पास, क्योंकि कई लोग आते हैं उनके पास अपने लिए टाइम नहीं होता, पर मोबाइल के लिए जो टाइम होता है, हम इंस्टाग्राम देख लें, हम फेसबुक देख लें, हम ये सब कर ले. इवन आई डू ऑल दैट, बट आई ऑलवेज गिव माई सेल्फ दैट आधा घंटा विदाउट एनी सोशल मीडिया, डिजिटल थिंग्स. सिर्फ मैं, I listen to songs. Sometimes, what I do, I sit outside the garden and look up at the clouds and I imagine the shapes. But I see the leaves, the flowers. So this is what is my me time. हर किसी का me time अपना होता है. So that depends on you. You can listen to music, you can dance, you can just sit, you can just do nothing, relax. कई बार होता है ना, इतना काम होता है, विले बैठो, वो भी आप कर सकते हैं. You can do all that. So that is very important. अगर आधा घंटा नहीं, keep those 10 minutes on daily basis and love yourself. Pamper yourself. Sometimes I go to the parlor अपने आप को pamper करने के लिए. So you can try this in your thing. So this is very important. That will lead to positivity. So next, let's go to the next one. That is mindfulness meditation. अब mindfulness क्या होता है? Mindfulness is to be at the present. जहां पर हो आगे रहो. इसी suppose I am taking a session, मेरा पूरा का पूरा ध्यान आपकी तरफ है, मेरे सेशन की तरफ है. ना मैं ये सोचूं मेरे बच्चे क्या कर रहे हैं, मेरा खाना बना नहीं बना, मेरे स्कूल में क्या हो रहा है, मेरा what I'm doing, मेरे घर में क्या हो रहा है. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm at the present. I'm taking that meditation and I'm very relaxed. So there is one thing which can help you. Of course, breathing exercise सबको पता है कि जब हम breathe करते हैं, inhaling in, inhaling out, we can do that activity. That's very common, obviously. Then there is one activity that is a grounded technique. I will share that activity with you. We'll not do it right now, but definitely I'll share with you. You can write it down, and if you want, you can connect with me. I can share that also. It's making use of the five senses. There are things around. अब suppose अभी मैं हूँ, अब मुझे बहुत ज्यादा I don't know, I'm not feeling good. Suppose, for example, I'm not feeling good. So what I can do is I can make use of my five senses. How? I can, suppose अगर मैं यहाँ बैठी हूँ, you people are sitting at your home or at your workplace, you can think of any five things that you can see around. Think of five things that you can see around. We call this a grounded technique where we use the five senses. This will really help you to be mindful. आपको present में लेके आएगा. जैसे suppose अगर मैं काम कर रही हूँ, मेरे दिमाग में ये है कि मुझे यहाँ भी जाना है, आज मुझे ये भी काम करना है, and that is disturbing my work. I always do this activity. I sit for 5 minutes. I make my senses active. And what I do, I think of five things that I can see around. Like अभी अगर आप मेरी बात करोगे, I can see a TV in front of me, I can see the chairs, I can see the table, I can see the window, I can see the AC. तो मैं अपना mind distract करती हूँ. Then I will think about four things that I can touch. For example, I can touch my laptop, I can touch my mobile, I can touch the notebook, I can touch myself. So these are the four things that I can touch. Similarly, you can do that. Then any three things you can do which you can hear. Okay, right now I can hear the sound of my AC, the sound of my fan, and of course, little bit cars that are moving outside my house. So these are the three things that I can hear. Then two things that you can smell. So right now I can smell the perfume that I've used, and of course the food which is being cooked in my house. So these are two things that I can smell. And one thing that I can taste. And that one thing I can taste is, of course, my breakfast I just had before the session. So when we use our five senses, that is five things we can see, four things we can touch, three things that we can hear, two things that we can smell, and one thing that we can taste. This will bring you to the present situation, and you can focus on your work, on your further whatever alignments are there, you can work upon that, and this will make you mindful. And automatically, it will help you to be positive. So this is one act which is really helpful. There are a lot of things that we can do, but I'm taking very simple, which is very easy for you to apply it on daily life. So these are three things that we can apply in ourselves to cultivate that positivity and cope up with those negative thoughts that's coming in our mind. Okay, now of course we have worked upon ourselves. So what is the next thing? Spreading positivity. अब हमने अपने ऊपर तो work कर लिया. I have worked upon myself. Now what I am doing is I'm spreading that positivity to everyone around. So the next thing is to spread positivity. And how we can do it is act of kindness. How we can be kind to people. We can help them. We can listen to them, right? We can work with them. We can connect with them when they need us. Okay, so if there's anybody around a neighborhood who really needs help, not doing well, we can do that. आपके colleagues होते हैं workplaces में, you can really listen to them, ask them if they need anything. You can show, of course, gratitude, like I said, thank you. Then, of course, you can ask them for certain things, how they are feeling. So these are a lot of ways that we can show kindness. Okay, and definitely I'm going to discuss this in the end, and I'll allow all of you also to add on points so that let other people also know what you think, and of course me also. Might be I'll learn a lot of things from you people today, and I'm sure I'm going to learn that. Next is be a good listener. This has become very, very important nowadays. Listening. Why there's a desire of counselors these days? Counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, क्यों चाहिए आजकल हम? Because we don't have time to listen to anyone. So we rush to the counselors because you have somebody to listen to you. So try to be, अगर आपसे कोई आके आपका बच्चा भी बात करता है, leave your work aside and listen to your child. अगर आपका friend आता है, do the same thing. Your parents, anyone, be a good listener. You know, everybody wants to vent out. कई बार हम क्यों नहीं वेंट आउट कर पाते? क्योंकि हमें समझ ही नहीं आता हम किससे बात करें. We don't understand किससे connect करें, कौन है जो हमें सुनेगा. So that is why it's very important to be a good listener so that the other person can vent. And this way you can help that person to come out of the problems he's going through. Might be you will not be able, being a counselor, हो सकता है कभी कभार I'm not able to help. I'm not able to give that, like अगर कोई family issue होते हैं तो I cannot interfere in the family issues. Yes, I can guide them and I can listen to them. Listening से क्या होता है ना, 50% problem solved. And I will tell you people also to always vent out. जितना मन में रखोगे ना, वो कोक की बॉटल नहीं होती है. Shake karo, shake karo, shake karo, shake karo. When you open the, we are keeping inside that. वो जब shake करते हैं ना, वो झाग सी बन जाती है. We keep that inside, that bubbles जो भी बनता है, we keep that inside. But as you will open the cap, what will happen? Boom. Obviously. So that is what will happen. अगर आप vent out नहीं करेंगे and you will not help people to vent out, वो कभी ना कभी that person will burst sometime. And that will create a negative environment and negative situation. So I'm sure that you will try to be good listeners soon. And of course, share inspirational content. See, sharing positive messages, I often do it in the morning. Yeah, some people don't like it कि सुबह सुबह messages भेज देते हैं, तो that's okay. But obviously, अगर आप खुद भी, you know, if you've gone through a very good video, जो बहुत एक motivating video है, या कोई humorous video भी है, cats और dogs की videos, memes इतने अच्छे आते हैं ना, I always share that. I share reels also on Insta, which are very humorous. तो वो really helps the person. यार 2 मिनट के वो जोन से बाहर आ जाता है, वो एक स्ट्रेस जोन से, एक हेक्टिक जोन से बाहर आता है, वो एक छोटी सी स्माइल, वो एक छोटी सी लाफ्टर, that helps you to come out and others to come out of all this. So see something जो humorous है, जो motivating है, जो बहुत inspiring है. There's a lot of, you know, stories of people that you can share and see yourself. So this is the way you can spread positivity to others. So of course we have learned cultivating positivity in ourselves. Now we've learned how we can spread. I'm sure you all might be thinking कि बहुत कुछ हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं, ऐसा कर सकते हैं. Of course we can, but I have to make it a very short one, and I'm going to take very simple ones, ताकि वो आपके लिए ये ना हो मैम ने ऐसा बोल दिया था, ये तो बहुत मेहनत वाला काम है. नहीं, I'll make very short, which is very easy for you to adapt in daily life. So the next act is overcoming challenges. देखो, hardships are such things ना, वो हमेशा आएंगे. Ups and downs, challenges in life. Without challenge, कोई भी, मतलब life is a roller coaster ride, you know. वो challenges आएंगे, वो ups and downs आएंगे, but we have to work upon it. हम बैठ के नहीं सोच सकते, ओहो आज ऐसा क्यों हो गया, आज ये कैसे हो गया, आज लाइट क्यों नहीं है, आज बारिश क्यों हो गई, आज मुझे जाने आने में दिक्कत हो जाएगी, आज ऐसा क्यों हो गया. तो we cannot, you know, think like this and sit और बस टेंशन लेते रहे and spoil our health, because you know whatever we are thinking negative. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल अब हम जंक फूड खाते हैं, क्यों सब बोलते हैं कि हेल्दी खाना खाओ, जंक फूड ना खाओ. Obviously, जितना आप डंप करोगे जंक फूड, it will cause health issues. ये सबको पता है. Similarly, जितना हम negative things अपनी mind में डालेंगे ना, our mind will adapt that. It will definitely adapt that. तो हमने माइंड को किससे फीड करना है? विद पॉजिटिव थिंग. नहीं यार, चैलेंजेस आए हैं, इट्स ओके, आई विल वर्क, कोई बात नहीं, मुझे कोई ना कोई सोल्यूशन निकालना है इसको वर्क करने के लिए. माइट बी आई टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम समबडी. ओके, सो हाउ वी कैन डू दैट? पॉजिटिव सेल्फ टॉक. पॉजिटिव सेल्फ टॉक इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. मैं तो डेली करती हूँ, शीशे के आगे खड़ी हो जाती हूँ. आई स्टैंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर एंड आई से समथिंग, नो Priyanka, you can do it. See, I have taken a lot of sessions online, offline. and this is my first time I'm taking a session live on YouTube. तो I'll not say कि मुझे थोड़ा बहुत nervousness नहीं हुई. I was talking to my sisters. I was telling everybody. I was telling my husband कि यार मुझे थोड़ा सा लग रहा है कि I hope I'm able to cope up with all this. What I did, of course, they motivated me. That was a positive surrounding I got from them. Second thing, I stood in front of the mirror and I said, "No, Priyanka, you can do it." I simply said this, "You can do it." And that gave me a lot of courage. And I, of course, I said this, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, थोड़ा बहुत गड़बड़ हो जाएगा, थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा नहीं जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं, but I'm sure you can do it. That is what I said to myself. So that positive self-talk is very important. Stop labeling yourself. Stop saying this, you cannot do it. You can do it. Stop that. ऐसी कोई भी चीज नहीं हम नहीं कर सकते. हाँ, कुछ कुछ चीजें लिमिटेशंस हो सकती हैं, बट ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन फाइंड सॉल्यूशंस फॉर एवरीथिंग. लर्न फ्रॉम सेटबैक्स. अच्छा, क्या होता है ना नॉर्मली व्हेन वी सी समबडीज लाइफ, when we see somebody, yaar, ये बंदा तो बहुत खुश है, this person is really very happy, he doesn't have any issue, इसका जब मन करे he can go there, he can do this, no money issues, no struggles, no nothing. But do you know the story behind that? No. You're seeing the person who's already being, made himself like that. Let's take example of Amitabh Bachchan. What happened? He was very good on his career path. But बीच में क्या हुआ? When he started with his production house, he had to go through a lot of losses. इतना loan था उनके पास. But what did he do? Did he sit idle? No. People did offer him money, but did he take? No. He said, "Give me work." He did all type of ads. He did all type of movies, which is not even was of his caliber. But उन्होंने fight back किया. And see where he is again now. KBC came, everything happened, and see now again he's back to his position. वो loans are clear, and he is still struggling, still working for it. तो हम फेलियर से सीखते हैं. मेक फेलियर एंड सेटबैक्स अ लर्निंग पॉइंट. डोंट थिंक यार नहीं, लीव इट, ऐसा नहीं. जेके रोलिंग जिन्होंने हैरी पॉटर लिखी है, look at her, a lot of publishers rejected her storyline. पर look, Harry Potter कहाँ है? Where she is? More and more parts came out. She wrote more. She learned. She took it कि नहीं, I'll do it. हम वॉल्ट डिज्नी वालों को ले लेते हैं. He was working in a institute where the people said कि you don't have any imagination. उन्होंने उनको रिजेक्ट कर दिया, उनको जॉब से रिजाइन करवा दिया. And look, where is Walt Disney? Imagination का हब है वो. So learn from that and work upon what happened, what were the drawbacks, and work forward. You'll definitely rise up. But you need to work for that. And you can take help wherever you want. You can explore yourself and surround yourself with positivity. People come up to me कि मैम मुझे ऐसा ऐसा हो रहा है, मैंने गूगल सर्च किया तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स मुझे हो रही हैं. Stop searching for that. Yes, Google is good for knowledge, but it will give you every type of things. जरूरी नहीं वो आपके साथ, हम कोई भी मेडिसिन खाते हैं गूगल करेंगे तो क्या होगा, इतना कुछ हो जाएगा, ऐसा ना हो जाए, ऐसा ना हो जाए, ऐसा ना हो जाए. Leave it. There was a client who used to come to me, वो बहुत ज्यादा गूगल सर्च करते थे. I just told him to stay 1 week away from searching anything from Google. And he came back. He said, "Ma'am, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm nice. I'm doing nice." Just within 1 week. Google देखो, because Google is a platform for knowledge. It really makes you aware of so many things. But don't go for things. जैसे डॉक्टर कुछ भी देता है तो डॉक्टर की भी सुनो. Don't go for Google every time. Surround yourself with positive people. केवल लोग आते हैं यार मेरे साथ ऐसा हो गया, ऐसा हो गया, वो ऐसी है. Always complaining. Always. I'm not saying don't listen to them. But जब आपको कोई नेगेटिव कहता है ना, ये ऐसा है, ये वैसा है, stop that. Surround yourself with those positive people and see how you will rise. You will definitely rise. You will definitely overcome those challenges. कई बार कोई कहता है ना, अरे छोड़ यार कुछ नहीं होगा, नहीं हो पाएगा तुमसे. No, you say to yourself, I will do it. So your parents, your friends, your family, they all are great motivators. Listen to them, stay with them, do with them. And you have to select what type of things you have to move around and what type of surrounding you want. And definitely that positivity will come with it. So before I say anything, let's have those 5 minutes and let me repeat those three acts: cultivating positivity in yourself, to the environment, and of course, coping up with the challenges and changing your mindset, assuming less, and converting your shoulds into goods. And you will be a changed person, and of course, your mindset will change. There was one activity, but it's okay. Can I do that, Huma ma'am? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I hope everybody can see my hand. Can everybody see my hands? I want everybody to keep your hand like this. Like this. Can you see? First two fingers open and rest you will lock your fingers and thumb. Can you see that? Please put a thumbs up if everybody can see. Great. Now, put those fingers in front of your eyes in a distance. थोड़े distance में, इतने distance में. And eyes के बिल्कुल सामने. Like this. Great. Now, focus on your fingers. Just focus and see that your fingers are coming near to each other. The more you're focusing, they're coming near to each other. You're trying to put them apart, but still they're coming near to each other. Focus on those fingers. They're coming nearer and almost किसी का joint भी हो रहा हो. Just focus on those fingers. Okay, so how many of you felt that your fingers were coming near? Whoever felt this, your fingers were coming near, they'll put a thumbs up. Were your fingers coming near to each other? Yes? Awesome, great. Now, why I did that? I'll tell you. The doing of this activity was that physically you were not moving your finger. No. You were listening to what I was saying. You were focusing what your mind was giving that message to your finger. And it was coming closer. So my point here is, आप जो सुनते हो, आप जो सोचते हो, वो आपके यहाँ जाता है. And अगर यहाँ जाता है, automatically your body, your actions will behave according to that. चाहे आप नहीं चाहते हो तब भी. So feed yourself with positivity. Try to cope up with negative challenges will come. Negative thoughts will come. We need to cope up. Do those simple activities which I've told you. There's one more thing you can do is stand in front of the mirror when you're very angry, very upset, and just give a smile to yourself. It was a biggest medicine and best and easiest way to smile and come back. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining and listening. So I want everyone to share about anything you want to share about or share your feelings, your thoughts. We can do it now. So you can share now. You can write it on your chat box and comments. You can even add on certain things that, ma'am, we can do this also. Yes. So even you can add on, It's nothing like जो मैंने बोला उतना ही. So I'm waiting.
So your session is so much interactive and insightful that every minute everyone was giving the like, thumbs up, and their views. Right now, most of the GME plays. The person is saying yes, it's a yoga part. Suchi ji is saying yes, they were coming near, and Ritika ji is saying beautiful session. So everyone, I shared one Google form. Those who want to connect with Priyanka ji, please fill that form. And also I shared two phone numbers. Just copy these two numbers. One is Priyanka ji and the other is mine. So those who really like want to connect with Priyanka ji, just call them. Call her. Excellent session, awesome session, very helpful, great session. So this is all for you, Priyanka ji. Awesome session by Sunita ji. Arun ji is saying we want PPT. Savita ji is saying session is great. Meena ji is saying excellent session. Neha Jain ji is saying awesome. Shobit ji is saying very helpful. Rome Gamer is giving a like. So thank you. First of all, Priyanka ji, really the session was very insightful, and each part what you have mentioned about the positivity, gratitude, mindful meditation, spreading positivity, act of kindness, be a good listener, and each and every word was very insightful.
Thank you
Yes,
so much, Hima ma'am. And thank you, everyone. I'm sorry I interrupted you. I didn't know you stopped. Anyways, thank you, everyone, really, for appreciating it. And I hope that I have done justice for the time you had taken out. And I hope that you will apply it. And whenever you want to connect with me, you can call me. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram or you can mail me anything. My mail ID is there, my Instagram account is there. So thank you so much. And thank you, Huma ma'am, for really having me here.
thank you, Priyanka ji. Seriously, it was very beautiful session. In fact, every second I am getting, your messages like awesome and motivating. Thank you for such wonderful insight. I want daily session and practices. Like I'm not reading the names. If I read, it is like a, very lengthy process. But still, I'll do that because they are doing, they are giving their precious time too. The GME plays saying, I want daily sessions. Suchi ji is saying thank you for such wonderful insight. Riti ji is saying awesome and motivating. Sunita ji is giving two hearts. Rekha Agarwal is saying very motivational. Rajesh Bhargav ji is saying eye-opening talk. Rama Agarwal saying wonderful session. Bhavya ji is again saying learn a lot and ready to apply it. So thank you everyone that you are interactive and you are very active in this live YouTube channel, and I have shared the Google link as well as the phone number. Just copy it and please connect with us. Those who want help from Priyanka ji or from Career Naksha, I would like to give a small, general information about the Career Naksha part. That Career Naksha provides a personalized data-driven psychometrics, career counseling, and normal like mental health practitioners. We are having more than a community of 4,000 people with us. We are having 4,000 counselors with us from like psychology background and different domains of faculty of like teachers, coaching, and therapists. So you all can connect with us. Thank you for you that you are so much active to our Priyanka ji session. And Priyanka ma'am, seriously, it was wonderful having you here. And God bless you. We will see you soon again on this platform.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you, everyone. Thank
thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Okay.